It's the non-Hispanic white population and then everybody else who tend to have a more familial approach to well-being. And I had a student from Armenia. He was a physician there, came for his master's degree in public health. And he called his father every day. At home, he lived next door to his father. He said, how could I not talk to him every day? I don't understand the people here who never talk to their family. You know, and it's that interconnectedness that we're losing in this culture as we modernize. And it's that fundamental social need of family. But how that's interpreted is very different. I was reading an article when I was studying anthropology by this Japanese anthropologist, and he said, white Americans socialize their kids to fly the coop when they're 18, be independent, right? He said, but the Japanese way is to keep you an integral member of the family. And what struck me was I had just gone through 2 instances with each of my kids in which I had lost it with them. If you're a parent, you know when those moments happen. And I literally, with my son, put him outside the front door and said, you cannot come in until you can follow the rules of this house. My husband, who's German Jewish, would send the kids to their bedroom, the inner sanctum, and not let them out. Mine were out, they couldn't come in. And I said, I'll let them handle it when they're adults. But, you know, just those innate responses, those automatic responses that are your cultural upbringing, but also talk about what family means and how the interconnectedness that we've always had in every culture, but we're more autonomous. Our whole healthcare system, as a colleague of mine says, is contractual with the clinician and the hospital. He said in the African American community where he does his work, he said it's a covenant. But we don't have the time for clinicians to build that covenant with their patients. And that's one of the reasons why sometimes adherence is low, because people don't trust the clinician they're talking with. They haven't built up that relationship.